Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here, Capricorn. We're going to get 3 cards. Welcome to your reading for March of 2024. And 3 cards as well for the extended. If you're interested, it's linked up at the top of the comments. All right, Capricorn. This is what I'm seeing. I feel like you have such a good balance right now between your like logical mind, like your intellect, and your practical, like everyday grinding work that we know and love Capricorn to be. There's also this energy of like you raising your vibration here with the Wheel of Fortune. And with this Queen of Swords energy, it's like I'm seeing you receiving information that is then going to translate into your practical everyday work. And it's like, I feel like what's going to happen is it's 2:02 p.m. on the clock right now. I feel like you're going to start to see your manifestations are going to start happening faster, easier, and things are going to seem more obvious. Like, I feel like you're going to be receiving this high level knowledge and it's going to be like fast. It's going to be very clear and it's going to be kind of like contrarian, like different than how other people are doing it with this Piscean energy. It's like flipped. Like you might have an idea to do something reversed from what other people are doing. And yet it's going to, with the Magician and the Emperor, it's like you're a powerhouse this month, Capricorn, is how I'm seeing it, especially with the Two of Pentacles. It's like it's almost like you're cranking out new stuff like a freaking machine. But that's what I'm seeing I feel like there's a good balance between you just putting your nose to the grindstone and getting done like this practical work with the King of Pentacles. I feel like it's also like maybe you're just learning a lot of new things with the Queen of Swords intellectually. You're improving upon your skills perhaps. And I feel like what's happening as well is your spiritual vibration is raising as well, not just your mental intellect, but also your like practicality. Like I feel you're going to start receiving these ideas because you're raising your vibration that are going to put you more in alignment with your purpose, number 1. And number 2, it's going to be like super practical stuff that you didn't think of. Like I can't even think of an example. Like, oh, I'm going to build a shoe rack so I don't trip over my shoe every single time I walk into my house. I know it's dumb, but take that as an allegory. It's like you might trip over your proverbial shoe every time you're working on something in the past, but now all of a sudden it's like you make some sort of tweak or you get some sort of idea or download that's very seemingly like controversial is the wrong word, but just maybe it's not like the typical way that like the marketing world does it, or that YouTube does it, or that your friends do it, or I don't know how to describe it. It's like, but you're gonna be the one it works for because it's like you're like this mad genius. You're this mad magician right now. And with this Emperor energy, it's like you're just showing up every day and you're pumping stuff out that is like It's really gonna, I'm hearing it's gonna like return, it's dividends. I'm hearing dividends. Like dividends are like with a company, like say I buy shares in like Tesla or something, and I don't even know if Tesla gives dividends, but basically the concept is like every year at certain points in time, like the shareholders are given these like benefits, like this extra money or what have you. I feel like there's something about dividends here in your business or your situation or your life where it's like, it's things are going to pay you in dividends like while you're asleep. Like this is kind of like passive income sort of a vibe. This is like, it's like you're working on something that is, it's like, I don't even know if you know what you're doing is my point. I feel like you're receiving these like downloads that are coming from a divine source, and you're kind of like combining you're combining an idea that you learned over here, you're combining an idea that you learned over there. It's like mixing practicality with your intellectual mind, and you're like, oh my god, and you're You're mixing it together, and it's something innovative for you. Like, it might not work for somebody else. You might try to teach this concept or whatever to somebody else, and it, like, doesn't work. So I feel like it's because it's you. Like, you're the magician. I don't know how else to say it, Capricorn. All right, let's get into the cards here. And when I said you're the magician, my watch went off as confirmation. Card number 1, 6 of Cups. I feel like you're actually going to start remembering ideas that you had a long time ago that I'm seeing you putting a pin in it. I'm actually seeing a map. Like, you know, like on movies, people would like throw a dart into the map and they'd be like, all right, we're going to Costa Rica. It's like, it's giving that for some reason. It's like you may have had like big dreams when you were younger to do this or to do that. And what I'm here to say, Capricorn, is it's not that they're about to come true. It's not like, oh, they're about to come true. I'm talking to a Capricorn. It's not about all that like magical bullshit. It's about like literal, tangible, like you are going to see with your eyes what you are really capable of here. It's like you're going up a level. I just keep seeing you're raising your vibration spiritually. You're feeding your intellectual mind new information. You're learning new things. You're putting them into action in a practical, consistent way with the King of Pentacles. And it's like you're just blowing the competition out of the water, because honestly, Capricorn, let's be real. Most people are not going to do this. Most people are lazy. Most people are not going to do the amount of work that you do. Most people are not going to be committed to education, and most people are not an emperor. Let's just cut to the chase, all right? But I feel like with the 6 of Cups, it's almost like the current you, like the you that has become this emperor over many years. It's like when you were younger, you dreamed of being the person that you are now. And I feel like it's going to start connecting where like almost the timelines are going to converge or like go on top of each other to where I don't know how to describe it. It's like you're becoming this like monster in a good way, where it's like nobody can even compete with you, because the way that you're receiving your ideas, it's like other people just, they wouldn't even understand what you're saying. And I'm not saying other people are like below us or anything, Capricorn. I'm just saying it's like, I just keep seeing you being fed as a download this high level information. Card number 2 is the 2 of Wands. And I feel like you're writing that all down with the 2 of Wands. I feel like you're planning. Like, remember what I was saying before about like you're receiving that high level download, and then you're literally just like putting it into action. You're not getting all woo woo about it. You're just like, all right, well, let's try it out. Let's test it. Let's do an experiment. Let's see how this goes. Let's put it on. Let's put it out. Let's do it. Let's do a trial run. And I feel like you receive the download and then you start planning with the 2 of Wands, like immediately how you're going to go about putting that into practical action, tangible steps. And I feel like that is what's putting you above the rest, because most people are lazy. Most people are not going to do what you're doing. Card number 3 is the Tower. I feel like this is just saying it's going to shock people if they could see your back end, because I feel like people look at you and they just see you as this like emperor sitting in your chair and you're just like doing your thing, but they don't understand what's going on. Like, you are a high level mind, and I feel like it's shocking how high level you really are and what you're gonna be. Thank you for being here, Capricorn. Have a great March. Your extended's linked up at the top of the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.